Setting up for a very dry summer here, one of the driest probably on record that at least I can remember. And yes, it's raining. It's an odd thing to start your weather with, but I really don't see a lot of rain in the next 30 days. We haven't been able to open up the Gulf of Mexico's moisture, and that will limit you to days like today. So it's 64. It's a rainy day, but when you're in the summertime, this would be fairly common in March or April. But when you're in the summer, you need 1 or 2 or 3 inches on a storm to actually crack into that drought. And this is a nice like spring shower. But it's rain nonetheless, and we will take what we can get. Now, it depends on where you're watching from. If you're watching in Madison, 0.2 inches or around 0.2. This is an estimate from the radar. Anything west, very little rain has fallen. Now, when you go east, take a look at this. Now, this is some much needed rain here. They had some rumbles in there, some thunder, and it's just plain old rain when you get to the Madison area. The rain and the divide of the rain has been huge for your temperatures. Look at this. You got 64 Madison, it's 77 in Mineral Point. You see this cutoff here is incredible. 80 in La Crosse, 80 in Prairie du Chien. Mississippi area made it to the 80s. Milwaukee in the low 60s. Here's the rain that we're looking at right now. It is weakening as it shifts down to the south, and it looks like we're just dealing with rain. Rain is going to be persistent here for the next hour or two, and then I think it's going to wrap up. Nice little rain band in Mauston, Reedsburg, and the Dells here. As you go southwest, it gets lighter into Richland Center. Areas that have seen a ton of rain today. Cambria, Rio area, Beaver Dam, Columbus, Lowell. A very wet day today, and it continues. Wanakee picking up a nice little shower right now. It lightens up as you get into Madison and lighter as you go to Fitchburg. And that has really been the story. The heaviest rain has stayed east of the interstate. Looks like Johnstown, Milton picking up a nice shower. Janesville so far, very little rain has actually fallen in Janesville. It's right there. I think you'll see some showers in Janesville, but it's not going to last long. The model shows you right now we're at a 70% chance of rain. The next hour will be at 50, and then you go to 8 o'clock, it goes to 0. So the rain is before 8. It's really an evening rain, and then it's off. And this little bump, this 20% chance tomorrow afternoon, if it says 20%, I pretty much bank on it not happening because you got to be pessimistic with rain when you're in a drought because typically trends continue. So tonight, this will be on the higher side, but you see where the best chance for an additional 1/4 of an inch would be. Watertown and Fond du Lac and Milwaukee. Madison on the edge. Nothing falling over towards Prairie du Chien. And look at this low. Very cool air under the low, but there's 80s in Minneapolis and the International Falls, and we will take that tomorrow. So we clear out. We get a cold front. That cold front brings us a pop-up thunderstorm chance, but very low threats. It looks very dry the next 48 hours. Also looks very warm, 84. Yes, we cooled down with that cold front that I showed you, but it's a 79, so the weather's very comfortable. I think the next 3 days are actually fantastic. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, perfection. Saturday and Sunday for Father's Day. Do I really think it's going to rain? Maybe a little. Do I think it's going to impact any of your plans significantly? Absolutely not. Don't change your plans. Looks like a fabulous weekend.
All right. Got to celebrate Dad.
Yeah, Dad outside.
Dad outside.